Hi, it's Sarah with House Copper, and today we are actually going to do something that I feel like I've done in other builds randomly, but I haven't really done one on just this. But all we're going to do today is how to make a handle out of copper sheet for mugs, coffee pots, teapots, anything you're making that you want to add a handle to for whatever purpose. This is a very simple handle that doesn't require anything more complex than a bar folder and maybe an anvil or a piece of PVC pipe. I'm not gonna do it with wiring or anything like that. That's a different type of handle. This is a very basic handle with just some folds, some hammering, and a little bit of tweaking at the end to get it to fit whatever body you're doing. So that's it, here we're gonna go. Okay, here is the piece I have cut. This is the size I want for the piece I'm building today, which is actually a Revolutionary War mug, and I'm going to do it with the very basic folds. Rev War stuff actually was never made out of copper. It was always tin because it was cheap, and it was made in the fastest, cheapest ways possible. So they would have done everything as fast as they could, which meant less putsy wiring, more folds, just cheap made. But we're gonna do it in copper and tin line it because we're in modern times. So I'm going to double fold both sides of this, which the first fold, and I try and do it no more than about 1/8, just as a general rule. So 1/8 fold in and then another 1/8 fold on. So you won't see me doing any adjusting to the measurements. So you're going to, so there's one side folded. Then I'm going to the other side. And then I kind of prep this so that it's nice and tight as I can get it before I do my second fold. This one you will find is much, much harder to do, no matter what, because you're bending over double the material. Do the other side. Will be thickness of this piece will be your preference based on what you're building. Bigger, taller things should have a thicker handle just for balance, as well as strength. Smaller things can go with thinner handle as well. This is really, I like to bend it down, and it's not bending down on me. One side went down. See, not everything ever always works. There. So, as you can see, we have a double fold. Can you see it? Double folded on both corners. Now you would go to your anvil or your piece of PVC pipe if you don't have an anvil, and you're going to shape this into the shape of a handle. I like to use a rawhide because it doesn't scratch up your copper as much as a metal will. And you're going to put this, you're gonna start at, what's the best way to say it? Maybe like 1/3, and start your curve for your handle. So, because if you just immediately go down, you're gonna kink it. You don't want to kink, you want something nice and smooth for like a candy cane vibe, as opposed to something with like a sharp kink in the middle. So you're starting to build your handle that way. You can hammer, but once you get to a full hook like this, you're gonna flip it around like this. I'm right-handed, so it goes this way. And you're going to go the opposite way. So you kind of have a question mark at the end. Next, you're gonna shape it for the body that you're doing this for. I also like to create a little kink here. It's a little fun trick that Bob taught me. Gonna line it up, and then you're gonna bend it forward just a bit. Not a lot. But now you've got straight sides and you've got a curved body. So if you have a way, anything you want to use to kind of kink this area and down here, you've created a curved surface that will much kinder fit. Oh my goodness. So here now it's a little curved, and that curved surface is nice and snug for this cup handle. Okay, so there it is. There's your handle for just a basic handle for anything you're making. I can do other ones, other videos in the future on how to wire a handle and do a wired handle and form that one. Those tend to be slightly thinner material. They're a different animal because there's wire inside of the two edges as opposed to just a double fold. But just for starters, there is how to do a handle. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out Copper, Iron, and Clay wherever books are sold or libraries, and find me on Instagram and Facebook at House Copper. Don't forget to subscribe and tell everybody about, House Copper metalsmithing learning. Okay, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.